If there's not, that's crazy. Seriously. What's up? I'm Rick, and today we're going to take a look at glitches in the Matrix caught on camera. Someone is sitting in a car and they're like, I see someone's face moving, literally, but the head's not moving. Something's just crazy, something weird. Let's check this video out.
I'm watching this dude through the mirror, right? And his face is moving, but look at that, his face just moved, but the guy in the mirror is seeing the same. Yo! The Matrix is broken.
Wait a minute. So according to this person, the Matrix is broken. Now we're going to do some analysis on this real quick. We're going to pull it in. Fair use, analysis, criticism, commentary. That's right. So let's take a closer look at the man in the mirror. Let's see if something really strange is happening here. You be the judge. So the person's head is moving, face is moving. It kind of makes you think people are checking you out at lights and stuff like this and filming you on TikTok apps live. What? That alone is just crazy. We're living in a crazy world. The technology is moving rapidly, so assume you're always being watched. But this is weird. You can see the dude's head moving. I see what he's saying, and did you see in the rear view mirror on the driver's side, it looks like his face is frozen. What the heck is going on? I'm looking at, hold on, let me look closer. Take off these shades real quick. I got these shades on because I like them, all right? Do I have to explain this? I like them. I like them. I think they're awesome. Oh, hold on. Whoa, what's going on here? That is weird. Is this a hoax? It slightly moves, but it looks like his head is moving more, but the face in the mirror is not moving that much. Really curious. I'm always looking for evidence. I want to know. A lot of top philosophers, scientists, some speculate, and they say it's a small probability, but some actually say, hey, we might be living in a computer simulation. Someone created all of this, something we don't understand. That person is actually looking around and looking for things, so I give that person credit for that, because I'm always looking for mysterious things. Good catch there. Was walking to a friend's house one night when I realized it wasn't night yet. Check that out. We see what some people were describing as a mothership UFO, just something unusual where it looks like one side of the sky is completely covered with something dark, and it's almost just about a straight line. Look at that. Very interesting. So a lot of people were saying that this is more evidence that we live in some type of computer simulation. How often do you see that? It's a really straight line, and you don't see that every day for sure. But does that mean we're living in a simulation? It goes from day to night, just like if you're playing Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption online, and then boom, the sky messes up. It doesn't know if it's like day or night. Very interesting. Let's get to a video coming up next. These guys are freaking out. They say this is an icicle levitating. Look at that. Some people were saying that this is absolutely real, and it's more evidence that we're living in a matrix. These people that are recording this are very amused, and they think there's something suspicious going on here. And some people were saying that this is like a spider web that's holding this icicle up. Now, can a spider web really hold that icicle up? And it looks like they just stopped and they were at a gas station or something, or perhaps driving from somewhere, and they noticed this hanging off of their car. It's still a fun video, and it's entertaining, and it makes you think, are we living in a matrix and there's just a levitating ice cube defying gravity right here? Now I'm home all alone, and if we were living in a computer simulation or the matrix, wouldn't something odd happen to me? Oh my god, I just got hit in the head with a bunch of headphones. What the heck just happened? Here we go. This captures a tree, puts it on TikTok floating, and it went viral. He was walking with his friends, hanging out, and he spots a hole in the ground, and he sees what he says or believes is a levitating tree. Check it out.
What the f? This tree is floating. Is this witchcraft? What the hell is this? Bruh, that's where it was. It's floating. I don't think there's a wire on it, like, bruh.
You can see he's excited.
Bruh.
He's like, what's going on? But for some
it's
unknown
floating.
reason, this video is not on the Tic Tac app site where this person published it. Now, some people may say, hey, that's because the powers that be don't want it there. But look at this. Let's look at the evidence here. We see what looks like a tree floating here in a forest or the woods, in a wooded area. And then in this wooded area, we see a tree just levitating. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I don't know the situation was debunked or whatever, but it's still entertaining. And the video went viral. There's a hole. Now the tree was once in that hole. It looks like a baby tree or a small tree. And now it's levitating, seemingly levitating. Is it a hoax? Is it real? Is it fake? You be the judge. At the end of the day, we're all here for entertainment purposes, right? Because you're looking at this, but we do want answers. We want to know. Philosophers, scientists, a lot of educated people subscribe to the theory that we're living in a simulation. They say there's a small chance, but yet some people believe to it. Is it like a video game? Some intelligent being or creator or creators created the world that we live in, and we are like living in a simulation that's computer based. How crazy is that? In past videos, we see birds or hawks just hovering. And some people are saying that this is more evidence that we're living in a simulation, the Matrix, a glitch. Here we have a close-up. It's clear. Past videos in this series, we don't see that as far away. Look at that. The bird's just hovering there. Pretty awesome stuff. So it looks awesome. Look at that. I just check that out. A lot of people believe that this somehow is a bird glitching out. Whatever. Let's get to the next video. In China, someone captures Carp, human face. Wait a minute. Now I feel like I'm in a Matrix. I'm having a deja vu moment. Has went viral recently. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I did a video like this before. Let's take a look at the YouTube video if I can dig it up. Didn't I present this before? I gotta pause and look. Yeah, well, it turns out this happened again. It's a rare where this carp happens to look like it has two eyes and a nose. Can you imagine standing at the edge of a lake and this big carp swims up and you see that? Yeah, the people in the video sound quite surprised. So I don't think every day a carp just swims up and has a human face. It reminds me of a 1970s version of the Body Snatchers. A dog runs up and it has a human face. It's crazy. It's creepy. And that's what that reminds me of. Crazy. Let's get to the next video. In France, somebody records what looks like a UFO, an unidentified flying object. Here we go. Was there some type of rocket launched? It doesn't have the trails that the rocket launches usually have. It just looks like a light that's way up there, and it's ginormous. I don't think this is a commercial drone. There's no LED lights. There's no aviation lights. So what is it? By the very definition, an unidentified flying object. If you look closely, it almost looks like it has a round back and two orbs at the front. And this is quite curious. I don't know what date it was. All I know it was in November 2019, and it's very strange. And is it the ISS? The International Space Station flew right over my head several times. I recorded it. I published it on this channel. I went to look at the app where the ISS was now, and every time it was ISS flying over my head. The ISS did not look like this. So what is this? Now the skeptics can say UFO, UFO. Yeah, right. You're a hoax promoter. You are a hoax promoter because you're showing what looks like a UFO video. And it's not a UFO video. I happen to know this. These guys need to get a life, straight up. Besides that, what is it? It's mysterious, and there's something flying there in the sky. We don't know what it is indefinitely. I don't know. I'm looking at this. So some people were saying, hey, this type of video is a glitch in our reality. It's a glitch in our simulation. It's a glitch in the Matrix. Like GTA. In GTA 5, I believe they do have a UFO. So what is that? Very entertaining, and I want to know what that is. I really don't know as I'm recording this video what that could be. It looks very fascinating, and it's very large. It's moving rapidly, although it's not zipping across the sky, breaking laws of gravity. Like I said, we see no lights. It doesn't look like a blimp. There's no lights flashing. It's a light source flying, and it's completely unidentified. If I saw that, I'd be like, that's a UFO. For real, by the very definition, it has to be classified as a UFO. Very interesting stuff. And you be the judge. What do you think that is? UFO or what? A lot of you may have watched this video before. I did, but I want to look at it closely today because some people believe that this is another glitch in our matrix. A dog seemingly appears out of nowhere, running across the street. There's two cars that look like they're racing, and then boom, there it is. Look at that. There's some extra photos. The dog runs to the side of the road. Everything is all good. The owners are taking care of it, or it looks like a friendly dog if it's not the owners. And they pet it on its nose. And yeah, what's going on? Let's do some analysis. Since this is a fair use video, commentary and criticism, let's do some analysis. Let's look if we can see the dog in slow motion with some filters. If it, maybe we just can't identify it and it's there, and we'll enhance it with some filters here. I don't see anything. I just see two cars, and then all of a sudden this dog appears out of thin air, which makes the video very, very curious and mysterious, and we want answers, don't we? Where did that dog come from? So check this out. Speaking of dogs, in past Glitch in the Matrix videos in the series of the simulation on this channel, there's a lot of them now, we see dogs. I presented animals, and a lot of people are saying, hey, those aren't dogs or animals just freezing, even a polar bear going back and forth. There's some type of medical condition causing this. Look at this. The dog is completely frozen, standing by the pool. It's so awesome. It doesn't look real. It's just there. Look at that. Looking at the pool. Now, another case is come along in a rural area where it's more than one. So we know it's not, in this case, a medical condition or a dog or an animal staring at something on a wall. Look at this. There's several horses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in a rural area, just frozen all at the same time, straight up. That is weird. That is straight up and down strange. They're not moving. Look at that. For the few seconds that this video, someone rides by on a motorcycle, look at that. That is crazy, and some people say that this is evidence that we're living in some type of simulation and something is just not right. Let's get to the next video. So here we have what looks like a perfect line in some of the hail. There's lightning storm, there's hail, which is normal, and somebody is filming, recording. Two people. We see the POV of the person behind another person that is obviously recording because it's moving around. It's not on a tripod, this camera. Looks like a smartphone camera. So we could see the hail is there, and people are saying that this is definitely a glitch in the Matrix. Some people. Okay, so I'm looking at this, I'm trying to decipher this, right? I want answers, I want to know what this is. The only rational explanation I can think of is that there's somebody, the person in the foreground, standing under an overpass or a bridge, and they're just people out there telling us, hey, this is a glitch in the Matrix, but they know already, or they don't know, like me, I don't know for sure, but someone, whoever recorded this, there's two witnesses obviously there, they would know if there's an overpass or a bridge there. If there's not, that's crazy. Seriously, if there's not, if the hail fell, because on this channel in the series, I looked at videos where we all checked it out, where there's rain in the middle of the road or on the side of the road or one side of the road, and yeah, there was no evidence showing anything else than what it was. So here we see the hail just lined up during a storm in a straight line. Wow, it almost makes you go back to the photo at the start of this video. At the start of this video, I presented the cloud and the sky and it had the perfect line. It makes you think, was it like that? That's how it would have to be. There had to be a perfect line with moisture in it causing a storm, and some people will say that is not normal, and it's just more evidence to present that we may possibly be living in a simulation. Coffee, please.
Look Now TV. Everything you want is just on the other side of your fear.